Hey guys, welcome back. So we made a few videos on fixing this or basically getting this skid steer running. It's a Toyota SDK7, and in the first 1 and 2 videos we got it going, and in this video I want to fix a couple things on it. There was a pretty good hydraulic leak here. I think it's kind of started to go away because I'm not seeing any more oil, but I do have a line that's leaking pretty good right here, and this controls the bucket up and down, so I want to replace that line. I want to add some lights to this thing, and I also want to get it painted. A couple other little odds and ends I want to do to this thing, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this hydraulic line replaced. So here's our line, and as you can see, it's rubbed right there, and that's where our hole is. Otherwise, the rest of the line is in horrible shape, except for maybe right there. Alright, let's get this replaced. So I have these original electronic sensor wires. One's for the oil pressure, and one's for the water temperature. And I still want to have the mechanical gauges, but I'd like to hook up the electronic gauges that are on the dash. So in order to do that, I got this thing, and it goes right here, cuts the hose and goes in here, and it has this hole for this electronic temp sensor, but as you can see, it's too big. So I had to make this thing. I know it's kind of goofy looking, but that should work. And then this can go in here like that, and that way our sensor can just hook up like that. It's not the prettiest thing, but I didn't have a size tap. I was gonna tap this out for this size, but I didn't have one that big, so we'll do this for now. Feel like I'm doing surgery here. Alright, so I got the water temperature gauge installed, and I also got my hydraulic line in. Believe it or not, a local hydraulic shop wanted close to $90 to make me the same line. I just got this offline for 19 bucks. Couldn't believe it. Looks like it's pretty good too, made by Gator Hose. I also got some of this abrasion stuff. I use this on my excavator, and this stuff is awesome, so I'm going to cover all the exposed lines with this too. But I think before I replace the line, I'm going to go ahead and start painting, because I don't want to get all the paint on these lines. So let's go ahead and get this thing prepped to start painting. Alright, finished up the temp gauge here. Got our ground wire ran. Let's see if it works. Alright, so we're at a little bit over 180. Temperature gauge is reading right, about the same. So I think we're good. It's looking good. Okay, so we got our new hydraulic line here. I got some of this stuff here to protect it. Let's go ahead and get the stuff put on. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start getting this cab taken off. Together. All right, so I'm getting this cab lifted up. Got a hoist and a chain. We're all unbolted, so all we gotta do is lift it up now. All right, so we got the cab lifted up. Now we gotta scoot it out from up under it. That worked out pretty good. I got the little mini excavator and attempt to pull this thing. This thing doesn't roll the easiest when it's not running, but I can't run it since the cab is disconnected with the controls. So there is a valve I can open up and it will help roll it, but it's just gonna squirt fluid everywhere. So I'm just gonna try and do this pretty slow and just easy. I don't have to move it, but just a little bit. That was a little sketchy, but seemed to hold up. All right, we're free. I'll pull it a little bit farther and we'll get to sanding. All right, so I need to lift these arms up so I can sand underneath everything, and I believe I can still start this thing. I got a jumper wire hooked to the starter. Let's see if we can get this thing to start without the key. All right, let's get to sanding. Paint stripper here. Alright, I noticed a small crack right here. I'll go ahead and get that welded up. Alright, that's good enough for the girls that I go out with. Alright, got it pretty much sanded, taped off. I'm gonna go ahead and start laying some primer, take some acetone and kind of wipe everything down first, but I think for the most part we're good. Hey buddy, you hot? You love the band, huh? Alright, we got most of the primer on here, and I think I'm going to go and start laying some paint down. Now, I did buy this paint right here. It's a Kubota orange, and I was originally going to paint the skid steer the original orange and blue colors, but I was thinking I kind of like the green and dark gray color on this excavator here, and I thought it would be cool if they matched. So I got some paint mixed up here, and we're gonna go and see how it turns out. All right, so with this paint, I got to mix 3 parts paint with 1 part hardener. And I'll show you how to read one of these measuring cups. You basically go to where it says 3 to 1. That's my ratio. And depending on what you want to mix, so say if I'm mixing 2 here, you just add the hardener and mix it up to the 2 on the right side. Same, 3, 3. That gives you a 3 to 1 ratio. So if you do a 2 to 1 ratio, it's basically the same thing. You're gonna see the 6 right there. If you do 6 parts, and you're gonna go all the way up to the 6 here with the hardener. So, all right. So I'm gonna mix to the 3 right here. So I'm gonna put the paint to the 3, and then I'm gonna fill the rest of it up to the other 3 here, and that will give me the perfect ratio. So we'll put our paint in first. And now we do our hardener to the 3. I know I should be wearing a respirator when doing this, but I have a fan blowing that's taking all the fumes this way. All right, we got everything masked off, so let's get to spraying. So I had a company reach out to me called AUXBEAM, and they wanted me to try out some of their LED lights. So they sent me some of these to put on the skid steer here. Check this thing out. That is one hell of an awesome light. It's like super high quality glass or Lexan or whatever it is, but I think it's like scratch proof or whatever. Has these projector lights, some more LEDs, and then like more of a distributed light. These ones have different kinds of modes for more like caution lights, amber lights, and all that built in. So let's get these hooked up. Comes with all kinds of different mounting hardware, and the hardware that they use is pretty nice. You know, we got Allen heads, looks to be stainless steel, so it's pretty good. So this thing comes with all kinds of different mounting hardware. One, you can just mount it to the side like that. Also, if you have like a roll bar, you can slide these guys in and put that and put your bolt through it, so you can mount it up to the top and swivel it however you want, or you can just have it with the roll bar mount. Pretty neat setup. Alright, let's go ahead and mount these lights. On the back, I'm going to go with these. These have a strobe light function along with amber lights and your regular beam lights, so I think that would be pretty cool to have on the back. Right here, about 8. Also, you just put them in there like that. So it's pretty simple. You just put your bolt through there. You got these 2 nuts on the back here. Just going to kind of loosely have that on there now. Over here. There we go. Alright, so I think I want to mount the mode switch up here, and then I can tuck everything back in this box with all the wiring. Alright, so we got all that wiring taken care of. Now, let's go ahead and mount this guy right here. Alright, that was seriously the easiest light install ever, and it is solid. Now it does come with its own wiring harness and switch and everything, but I don't need this because I already have the switch on the dash, so I'm just going to wire into that. Man, those are some bright lights. Blinding. This one turned out much nicer. go ahead and get some of these decals put on. And last but definitely not least, well guys, here she is, all finished up, and I'm loving it. The colors for some reason on this camera turn out looking like a aqua blue or something, but it's actually a teal green. I don't know why it records color like that. Maybe if I pull it up close, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is it. Got the lights, and there's many different functions. Got the strobe lights on right now, and this light right here is just blindingly bright. Let's go do some work with this thing. Oh, by the way, it's a matching pair. this bridge is pretty bad.
I just don't know if there's any way to hook it on this
But
one.
I don't know if you can see down there, they're building us a new road. So
Around it.
that's
I don't know
good.
if I might have to get around it.
Oh, poor thing's getting her a nice little bath. Alright, I got some of this grip tape stuff. Yeah. Alrighty guys, I think that is going to do it for this video. But yeah, I'm really liking this machine. I do have some big projects coming up with this machine, so you'll see it on some later videos. I just wanted to go ahead and get the painting and everything done with it first. By the way, let me know what you guys think about the paint job. If you guys think I should have went back with the orange and blue, or if you guys like the green and dark gray colors better. Just post that down in the comments. So yeah, I want to also say thanks to AUXBEAM for sending me these lights. They are absolutely awesome, and the videos just really don't do them justice. Those things are, this light right here is so bright, and the projector on it, it will shine all the way down to the end of this river, no problem. It's super bright. So I got my mini excavator and my skid steer here. Both of them are the same colors. I think that's pretty cool. And my little doggy here is getting all wet. You all wet, buddy? You been digging in the ground? Anyway, his name's Poochie, and he wants to thank everybody for watching the videos, and we will see you in the next one. Y'all take care.